what Book 101 is all about. The books that I read for the last 40 years. And today I have my special guest. He is Mindset, Success and Prosperity Coach. No other than Mr. Paul Timbunde.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome to Book 101, Mr. Paul. And can you please introduce more about yourself?
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's an honor, Daniel, to be on your podcast. Thank you for inviting me. Um, and I'm delighted to be here so I can share my story and some ideas. Hopefully, we'll be able to impact someone in your vast audience and touch them in a positive way. That's why I'm here. Um, along with my wife, we involved in we're transformation coaches. We help folks change their mindset so that they can achieve more in life, whatever it is for them. If they're business owners, if they're professionals and want to make a change, because we all go through it in life. Sometimes you do think you're one professional, you're doing a business, and things are not going the way you want them to go, right? You need someone to guide you. You need someone to show you to help you. That's what we do. We help folks transition. We help folks use the talents that they have. Because a lot of us don't know we have these talents. We may not know. We may just go to school, get a job, but then somewhere along the line, we say, well, things are not working right for us. What do we need to do? We start feeling uncomfortable, right? We start asking some questions. And that is where we can help them. My story, I'll share a little bit about my story, Dana. Can I share a little bit
Go
about my
ahead,
story?
yes, go ahead.
Yes, yes. I'm in the United States. I came here about some many years ago. I came here to go to college, and after college, I fell in love with the country. I fell in love with America, and I decided to stay. I started doing some jobs. I was doing guard job at one point. That's what I was doing going to college. So I was doing security guard job while I was pursuing my college education. I graduated with honors, but I did not want to go to business school. I did not because I felt like that's not really what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be in business myself. That's what I wanted. So my wife came over from England. We started a family and we decided to go into business. We got into the home care business and where we serve seniors with the daily living. We help them fix meals for them, clean the house for them, take them out for walks, remind them to take the medication. That's what we do. We currently do it right now. We've been doing it for the past 23 years. We've served thousands and thousands of clients. We employ over 300 people that work for us. Okay, and we love it. We love this. We love what we do. But what happened was that to start this business, we did not have money. 23 years ago, we did not have the money. We had to borrow from our credit card to open our company. And that's how we started. And then we built from there. About 10, 15 years into the business, I got a bit tired. Not that I didn't like the business. I still like the business. I was still doing it, but I just felt like there was something more I could do. I think some of us have been there. You work a job, you paid well or whatever the case might be, but you get a point where like, well, is this all there is to life? That's what I started thinking. So I was going out for often go out for walks, exercise. So one day I was walking and I listened to a gentleman. He's from Canada, Daniel. This gentleman's from Canada.
Hmm.
He's deceased. He's of late. He passed on a few years ago. Mr. Bob Proctor. I don't know if you heard about him. Mr. Bob Proctor. And he came on a YouTube video I was watching. He said, well, he said something that really got to me. What he said was that if you're ignorant, it's because you don't know. It's because you don't know. And what drives say ignorance is like darkness. Light drives away darkness. So if you're ignorant, if you don't know, you're gonna need to find out what you want in life. The big thing is that you need to find out what you want in life. You need to know what you want. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, there's ways out there you can find out. So he said some things that really got to me. He spoke to me, spoke to my heart. And I decided to follow with him. I decided to find out how I could learn how I could get better, how I could know more about me in my situation. So I signed up for his coaching, and he was able to coach me. And that's when I discovered that one of the things I wanted to do in life was to help other people who are stuck, who are in a position where they don't know where they don't they're not they're not they think that they have other gifts in them that they want to bring out. I could help them, and that's why I got into this industry, and we love it. My wife and I, in fact, when I got in, my wife did not know I was getting in, into the coaching program. I got in there, learned. My wife saw the changes in me. She decided to join me, and today we're helping other people. We're helping business owners. We're helping professionals to live out their dreams, to bring out those gifts that lay dormant in them, but they don't know about it. That's what we do.
Mr. Paul Tembunde, thank you so
Yes,
much for sharing your knowledge to the world. So,
thank you.
how does greatness mean to you personally, and how can people recognize it within themselves?
It's a very good question, Daniel. Very, very good question. Greatness, all of us have greatness in us. I think all of us do. I think we're born with it. I think that as long as you're a human being, you're alive, you're breathing, you can see and all of that, you have greatness in you. The issue is knowing that's in you. That's the big issue. That's the big issue that a lot of us don't have. We don't know. We don't know we have the greatness in us. And that's where someone comes in and helps you. What I often tell folks is that find out what do you like to do? What are your interests? What do you enjoy? It's important for you to take some time to sit down and find out, speak to, just let your spirit talk to you. Spend some quiet time and find out what resonates with me. What do I enjoy doing? Based on that, you'll be able to come up with you see what you're gonna, make some notes as you do that. And then we can then talk and figure out how we can help you bring that out of you. Because we all have greatness in us. For some people, they love to write, but they have not had an opportunity to write. Some people like to sing. Some people, so we have many, many, many gifts in there. I did not know this was a gift for me. I did not know that. But when I started talking to myself, spending time with me to try to understand who I am, what makes me happy. I saw that I love to read. That's one of the things I love to do. I love to learn. I love to inspire people. I love to hear about people who are making things happen, and I love to be part of it. That is for me. It could be different for you. It could be different for somebody else. But we need to take that time to find out what resonates, what makes us happy. Because when you're doing something that you love, something you're passionate about, it's not work anymore. It's a labor of love. But the short answer, Daniel, is that the greatness is in each of us. We all have it. We have to take the time to bring it out. It's there.
Yeah, yes, people, bring it out and show to the world. So, why do so
Yes.
many people struggle to identify their own inner greatness?
I think that a lot of us do that because of the situations in which we are. Right? We go to school. Most of us go to school. They say go to school. So whether you like to go to school or not, you go. You're forced to go, right? Because your parents will go to school. You go to school. Either when you get off school, you get a job. You have to start a family. Oh, you don't have much time, right? You don't really have much time to think through some of these things because you get out of school, you're starting a family, you're working. So life catches up with us, right? And when life
Yes,
catches up, we don't have the time to. We don't even have time for ourselves, Daniel. We don't have time. And if you don't have time for your spirit to speak to you, how are you going to know exactly what you like? It's hard. It's really hard. I think the big thing is that, but I think that once you're in a situation where you feel like you want to know more, you're not happy where you are, that's a sign right there. That's a sign right there. Because you could still be earning a lot of money or good money, but you're not happy. You're not being fulfilled, right? That's a sign right there that you need to look. You need to do something else. And what is that something else? That's when you need to sit down, spend some time, talk to yourself, find out, write, make some notes, find out what do you like over a period of time. You'll come up with it because it's in there. We all know when we're feeling good. Donna, you know when you're feeling good. I know when I'm feeling good. And I think it's more important for us to spend more time with the things that make us feel good. That's when we enjoy life. That's when life is fun. And I think we all like fun.
certainly. So, Mr. Paul, can you share a moment when you first realized your potential or inner greatness?
Yes, 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 yes. A time when I realized my potential in a greatness was when it's happened many times for us, many, many times for us. One of the times when we were coaching. another client of ours who came on because they wanted to achieve certain things in their life. And we went through the what I talked about here, find out what they really want. One of the things that this gentleman wanted was that he wanted to get a job, and he had a specific. He set this is interesting, this is important. He set a goal for what he wanted, the job he wanted. He set a time for when he wanted the job. He set the pay he wanted, and he also wanted a job that he could work from home. He wanted remote work. Now this is a couple of years ago. He didn't want to. He wanted that. He wanted a job also that would, so he wanted a job that would check all those boxes that he wanted. And then we got into the process of a manifestation. That's making your dream, whatever you want, come true. That's a process. He spent some time going through all of that, going through the, what he had to do for that, the process and all of that. And again, he set a date when he wanted this to happen. I think it was end of March or something, of a couple of years ago. Daniel,
In-
2 days
Interesting.
before, 2 days before his deadline, he had a phone call from a headhunter, a recruiting firm that offered him a job that, and he had never even applied for this job, but his resume was out there, and they were able to track it. They contacted him, interviewed him, and gave him a job. That is manifestation. That is helping somebody achieve what they want. That's bringing out the greatness in that person, and that's part of what we do. Our goal is to help people, figure out what they want and guide them using natural laws. Guide them, get there. Because again, when you get there, it's a lot of fun. And he's done it for other things that he wanted in life, using the same process that we work with him on. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Paul, for your guidance.
You're
I'm
welcome.
looking forward for more and more guidance to come.
Yes.
So, what role does self belief play in unlocking one's greatness?
Oh, self-belief plays a big part. It does. If you don't believe in yourself, the world is essentially shut out for you. In fact, you have to believe in yourself first before the world will believe in you. So self-belief is a big part of it. It's a very, very I mean, that's the main thing. It goes on with self-esteem, how you look at yourself. And self-belief comes from how you look at yourself too. What do you think about yourself? Do you what's your philosophy? I'll even go to your philosophy. What's your philosophy? Are you a winner or are you a loser? Do you look at things as do you have a positive outlook on life or a negative outlook? What's your philosophy? Are you someone that looks at life as things happening to you, or you're part of it, or you can make it happen for yourself? What's your philosophy? Those are important things. Another thing I'll also say is that you have to have goals in life. You gotta have goals. You have goals that move you, goals that help you succeed in life. It's extremely important. You gotta be a reader. That's one of the things I'll just share, Daniel. Reading is a key part of success. It's a key part of change. Matter of fact, Daniel, as you know, a lot of folks who have succeeded have written their story in books, right?
Yes.
If they've written books, so the knowledge, the message is out there. I love to read. I read a minimum 2 books a month, a minimum 2 books. That's how powerful it's important. You can learn. You can even learn how to read fast. There's courses that teach you to read fast. Reading is a key part of success. It just opens the world to you. And once the world is open to you, then that belief comes in. That you feel like, oh, if they can do it, I can do it too. So that those you want. I mean, there's some books that I recommend on here. This is one that I've read. I read this. That's a once a year, at least once a year. Think and Grow Rich. I'm sure you've heard about it, Daniel.
Napoleon Hill, yes.
Yeah, think it's a big one. I love that one. I just finished. And this is another one I just read. I just finished this one. About a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. This is a big one. I love this one.
Napoleon Hill too.
Yes, not only interviewing under Carnegie. Okay,
Yes.
that's a big one. I love it too. Then there's another one here that I love by James Whitaker.
Grow
That's a good
rich.
book. Really, really very encouraging stories in there. This is a good book. And I'll share with you my wife's book, which I'll encourage everyone to get a copy. My wife's book right here. You can probably see it.
Yes.
Money Locates You. It's a international bestseller, so you can get it on Amazon anywhere. That's my wife's book. and maybe sometime you get on the show, Daniel.
Please,
And then
I'm
this,
inviting
yes,
her.
and this is a book. Yes, this is a book I'm reading now. Brave Thinking. Okay, by Mary Morrissey. So these are books that instruct and inspire. Books, the books that bring the world to you. The books that instruct. Books that give you ideas on what to do, how to get better, how to do better. They expand your mindset. And that's it goes back to what I said. Once your mindset is expanded, then you can see things happen. You can start that belief comes up now. You feel like, well, if this person can do it, then I can do it too. So belief, Daniel, is an important part of it. But these are ingredients that make it happen. You also have to be disciplined. Discipline is a key part of success
True.
because you can want something, you can be excited, have goals, but you don't discipline yourself, nothing happens. Discipline is the bridge between your desire and and the goal. You have to be disciplined. You have to stay focused on what you want because things are gonna happen. Not every you're gonna wake up some days you don't feel like doing what you're supposed to do, what you know you're supposed to do, right? But because
Right.
you're disciplined, you will do it because you know where you're going. So those are some aspects of success here that help to make things happen for anyone.
Yes, and I will add consistency to people. One of the
That's
ingredients
right.
to be
That's exactly right. Exactly. And then also after that, then surround yourself around the right people. Okay. Surround yourself around people who are going somewhere, who are making things happen for themselves. That's a key one. Because if you don't surround, so you listen like what Daniel's podcast here that inspires, that's something that's gonna help. Podcasts like this are gonna help. Video YouTube's that is gonna help because that all helps you build you it helps put that belief in you that you can make it happen. That's experience. And then also you might want to get a mentor, a coach, someone that has walked the path that can guide you. That is just to me, that's a cheat sheet. If you can get someone that's been there and then they can help you get there, hey, why not go for it? It shortens the time for you to get to where you want to go, to achieve your goals.
very well said, Mr. Paul. Very well
Thank you,
said.
Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Thank
So, what daily habits or routines will you recommend for someone aiming to tap in their full potential?
you. Thank you, Daniel. That's a good question. Very, very good question. Some daily routines are going to be things like uh, I would say wake up early. Wake up early, and once you wake up early, spend some quiet time and setting your intention for the day. What do you want to achieve today? What goals do you have in mind? Set some steps to achieve those goals in the morning. In fact, the morning time to me, getting up early in the morning is a good thing when everyone is asleep. That's when I want to be up because it gives me time to sit down and then think about my day, set my intentions for the day, set my goals for the day, set the steps I want to achieve that day. Do some reading. Read, maybe 10 pages of a book if you can create the time for it. Something inspirational, something motivational, someone that's going to guide you, someone that's going to stretch your mind. Listen to podcasts like yours, inspirational podcasts. That can help. That's going to help also. And then it's important also for you to work your mind, work your body, move your body, get some exercise in it. Exercise is extremely important because, like they say, your first wealth is your health, right? If you don't have health, but you have wealth, you cannot enjoy your wealth, right? So it's important to get that going, you know. Um, and then in the course of the day, have a game plan. Go after the goals you want, the task you need to do to achieve your goal. That's a routine. And then of course I talked about reading, I talked about discipline, you talked about perseverance, you talked about consistency. Those are key things right there that can help.
So, Mr. Paul, can you describe how self awareness helps individuals maximize their strength?
How individuals maximize their sorry,
Strength.
I did not
Strength.
hear that last part. Then
Strength.
they maximize their strength.
Yes.
Oh,
Maximize their
maximize.
strength.
Oh, how to maximize self. Well, maximizing strength, I think it all comes down to what you're after, what your goals are, what are you after, how do you want to get there? because with awareness, as you know, once you get the awareness and you get that belief going up, you get some success along the way, then it gives you the energy now, and it gives you it gives you the motivation to keep going, to do even more, which is what we're all after, right? So it builds on itself. The more you do, the more, as you see the successes happening, you see things going for you, see that the manifestation is working for you, using these steps, and you build off of that. You build from those baby steps now to even do more down the road.
So, what practical advice can you give to someone struggling to discover the true passion or talent?
Again, I'll go back to say spend some quiet time. Spend some quiet time, and then make notes of what do you like to do? What do you love? What makes you happy? When are you happiest? Go back into your history, to your past. What are some things you've done that have been fun for you? Things that you can do effortlessly, with less struggle, you enjoy doing. What again? If you were not getting paid, what would you love? What kind of work would you love to do? That is where you start seeing what is your passion, because it's always good to work from what you love, what you're passionate about, what you enjoy doing. Because once you go from what you enjoy, then it's not work. If you got to read two, three books, it's not a problem because it's something you love anyway, something you enjoy anyway. But I would say spend some quiet time and ask yourself, you know, for me, it's God, the universe, call on that higher power to speak to you. Because we're all connected, we're all connected. When you get the power, you get the God, the universe, to infinite to speak to you, they will reveal to you what is important to you, what are you all about, why you're here. Because the important thing is to know why we're here. What is that contribution? Because everyone has something to bring to the world. Everyone has something. It goes back again to that greatness we talked about earlier, Daniel. The greatness in each of us, right? We all have it, but how do you connect to that? That is the issue, and we cannot do it. But we need some quiet time to be able to let it come out, so that spirit, God, universe, infinite can talk to us. But if we're too busy, right? We're too busy. Then we miss the chance for us to connect with the real person that we're supposed to be.
Thank you for your advice, Mr. Paul. So, what will be your short term and long term goals as a coach?
Oh, well, short-term goals for me is it's just reaching out to as many people as I can so that they can know that it's possible for them. That's the short-term goal. Long-term goal is my wife and I want to empower 1 million people in the next 10 years. Help them bring out the greatness in them. That's our goal. 1 million people in the next 10 years. And we're going to
So,
certainly need your help, Daniel, to make that happen.
yes, indeed. I'm inviting your wife to come over and let's talk about her book.
I
Money,
will. I
money,
will.
money. We need money,
Yes.
people.
Yes, yes. Money locates you. That's our book there.
Money
Money locates,
locates you.
yes.
Awesome. So, how can we balance humility with confidence needed to achieve greatness?
Well, if you know that it's not about you, right? If you know it's not about you, if you know that we're all connected to one source, if you know that your life is about impacting, making a difference, then it's easy to be humble. It's very easy to be humble. You don't have to be, you just you want to just be, you want to treat people the right way. And humility to me goes a long way towards making that happen. Because again, like I said, it's not about me. I'm just a vehicle to get a word out. And I think if we look at ourselves as vehicles to get the word out, get a message out, whatever that message is, then we're humble because we're connected to a source that drives all of this.
Certainly. So, Mr. Paul, before we wrap up our discussion for today, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, Food 101, in its fifth season, people, fifth season, with Chef Alessandro, one of a specialty chef in one of the five-star hotel in downtown Toronto. Please do listen to our latest episode. We're reading our letter senders all over the world. So, Mr. Paul, if there was only one lesson you could offer about unlocking personal greatness, what would it be?
One lesson about unlocking personal greatness:
Yes.
go for what you love. Go for what makes you happy. Bring out the greatness in you. You have greatness in you. Find out what it is. Find out why you're put here. All of us have a purpose. What is yours? Find out what it is. Because once you find it out, every day will be a day of joy for you. Now, we all have challenges. Challenges happen to every one of us. Because remember, we all have 24 hours, right, Daniel? All of us have 24 hours, right?
Yes,
But how does
yes.
Jeff Bezos get his 24 hours to do X? How does Elon Musk get his 24 hours to do X? They all have. So that's, again, we have to find out what's important to us, what brings joy to us. Because what brings joy to us, we can leverage it to earn money from it, and expand our lifestyle. Our tagline for our company is that we empower people. What we do is we enlighten people, we empower people, and we inspire people to bring out the greatness that's in them. Because we believe that everyone has it, so that they can, when they bring the greatness comes out of them, then they can lead and live lives of abundance and fulfillment. Because every one of us wants to be fulfilled at the end of the day. Want to be happy. Want to do work that matters. Work that touches people in a positive way. We can all do that. So find out what it is for you. If there's any way we can help anyone out there, reach out to us on our website at premierdestiny.com, and we'll be able to help. But everyone here, everyone out there has greatness in them. It's about bringing it out. We can all do it. And thank you again, Daniel, for the opportunity to be on a podcast and to share my story and some ideas with you. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome, Mr. Paul and Mr. Paul Tembunde. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge to the world. So, can you please again invite our listeners to support your business itself?
Yes, yes. Again, like I said, I'll give you my our website, www.premierdestiny.com. Premierdestiny.com. I think you have it on there. Yeah, where we do coaching. If you need help with, you have some challenges, you want to see what you want to find out what your gifts are. You want to bring them out. We can help you. If you're a business owner, we're in home care, but if you need some guidance with business, we can help you there too. We've been in business, my wife and I, for 23 years now. We still do it, so we can help you there too. But at the end of the day, it's about changing our mind, how we look at things. Because when the way you look at things change, the things you look at change. It's a matter of perspective. We have to change the way we look at things. Because just that change there, which comes from our mindset, can make a big difference, Daniel. And it's done it for us, it can do it for anyone out there. We can help them.
Yes, people, let's support Mr. Paul Tembunde because if you support him, more and more and more greatness within yourself will come out. So, Mr. Paul, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you again for inviting me. I appreciate it so much. It's been an honor. Bye for now.
More to come, people. See you soon.